how are you? If you are one of the many people who suffer from constipation with dry stools, a lot of difficulty having a bowel movement, going many days without being able to go to the bathroom, and when you do, sometimes it even hurts. Sometimes you have a bloated belly, lots of gas, abdominal pain. This video is a sign from the universe for you. I'm going to teach you how to prepare a homemade natural laxative. You're going to love it for sure. It will help you prevent constipation or help you treat it if you're going through this right now. You're going to love it. Stay until the end. You won't want to miss it. Before we start, I want to ask you where you're from and if you suffer from constipation with drier stools or if it's someone in your family. What was the longest period of time you've ever gone without being able to go to the bathroom? Write it for me down here in the comments. Remember to like the video. Liking means you're enjoying the video, but it's not just about the video itself. It's a signal to YouTube that you like and support the channel and my content. This is very important to me. And also, take a look at the description later, where I'll leave all the ingredients with the quantities and nutritional information so you can make this wonderful recipe at home. So I have a pot here, and I'm going to start by making a jam. The first ingredient in my jam is prunes. Prune is closely associated with improving intestinal constipation, as we already know. Not only because of the large amount of fiber it contains, but also because it has a sugar called sorbitol. This sugar helps draw water into the stool, increasing the osmolarity in the intestine, the amount of water that is attracted to the intestinal lumen. As a result, the stool becomes more hydrated, peristalsis is further stimulated, and it becomes easier to expel the stool, improving bowel movements overall. I'm going to let these prunes cook to make this jam. Use plenty of water so that it becomes really soft. And to cook, along with the prunes, I'm going to add ginger here. Ginger is very interesting because it helps eliminate gas. It's also great because it aids digestive enzymes, in addition to being a natural anti-inflammatory. Many people who suffer from constipation already have a more inflamed intestine. The intestine suffers a lot from stool that remains stuck. And ginger helps reduce this inflammation. It's closely linked to good digestive health. So now we'll do the following. We'll wait for this jam to come together. I'm going to wait a few minutes. And in just a little while, I'll be back because there's still a special ingredient that will boost our homemade natural laxative even more. If you're new here, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel. There's a new video every day. You'll love it. While the prunes and the ginger are boiling with the water, turning into a jam, I'm going to blend my chia here until it turns into something like a flour. Chia is also very interesting for constipation for two reasons. First, because of the large amount of fiber it contains, which is a soluble fiber that attracts a lot of water, also naturally gels, pushes the fecal matter along, and also because of its high content of healthy fats. Chia has a large amount of omega-3 precursors. This fat also helps to moisten the stool, making it softer, but it also reduces intestinal inflammation, so it's wonderful. Let's blend this here until it forms something like a flour, which will make it easier to incorporate into our jam later. If you don't want to blend the chia, that's not essential either. After all, if you don't have a food processor or blender, you can just add it in to hydrate, but I want it to be almost unnoticeable, which is why I'm going to blend it. It's really just a matter of consistency. It doesn't have anything to do with the properties. So if you don't have the equipment, don't worry. Look, the chia ended up with this consistency here, almost like flour, really. Now, in the same food processor, no need to wash it or anything, I'm going to blend the prune and ginger jam until it forms a cream as well, so that we can then combine the two things here. In fact, the jam with the flour. So I'm also going to blend this really well, and then we'll mix it together. Look, so here we blended it, and now it turned into this puree. And now I'm going to mix it here. Let me take this out of here. Let me scrape this a bit so we don't waste anything. And then afterwards, we mix this preparation into the chia flour. You'll soon understand what I'm doing. It's going to be amazing. Now, we transfer everything over here and incorporate all these ingredients. Just look at the consistency we got. I waited 5 minutes and it's already nice and firm. You could eat it just like this with a spoon, a little teaspoon. but I'm going to make little balls like truffles. And look how wonderful. What a great idea to add a laxative recipe to our daily routine, like a little sweet treat so we can include it in our routine. So I'm going to make these little balls here. Remember, this can be a good option for the elderly, even for children. If you want, you can leave out the ginger. If the spicier taste is hard to accept, if it's not well received, you can also leave it out and just use chia with prunes. It can be an interesting way for you to introduce these more naturally laxative foods into your family's routine. I'm going to finish making the little balls here, and then I'll come back to tell you the best time to take them, how much, and everything else. Just wait a moment. What a unique laxative. I told you were going to love this recipe. You can eat 2 to 3 of these little balls per day, remembering to drink plenty of water. There's a lot of fiber in this portion, so plenty of water to help your intestines work as well. Tell me how many you're going to eat per day. I would love to see your comment. Remember to like the video because that helps me a lot, and share it with those who need it. I know there are a lot of people who do. Let's expand this chain of kindness together. That's what I want here on the channel. And now I'm going to tell you what it tastes like. It's super sweet because of the prunes. The ginger just adds a hint of flavor. It's not too strong since cooking it makes it milder, and the chia seeds have no flavor. They just give it a really nice consistency. Plus, it's very filling. Make it. You'll love it for sure. See you next time. Bye.